Hey everyone, I'm Grandmaster Ben Feingold. This is 5 Minutes with Ben, and I'm Ben. We're going to look at a game that was played 10 years ago in 2015 between Hans Niemann and Greg Shahade. Hans was only 1900 when this game was played, FIDE. This was played in a Title Tuesday blitz game, and they got this position, and this game shows one of the funny things that I see a lot when I'm playing blitz chess online, namely a typical blunder. So Hans played rook e7. Then Greg took the pawn on h2. Hans took the pawn on e6. Black has to be careful here because a lot of black's pieces are hanging. Greg played bishop c6, which is correct. Hans played bishop g8. This threatens the knight, and if the knight moves, we can take the pawn. That's what happened. Knight f3 check, king takes. Greg took the pawn on b2. Rook takes b2. Knight f6. Greg played rook g2, attacking the pawn. g4. And now Greg made a blunder that I see a lot in my games, typically for my opponents, but sometimes for me. Overlooking that pieces move backwards when they're far away. And Greg played the move rook a2, attacking the a3 pawn. This move is not good. There's good and there's not good. That move is not good because white plays bishop takes a2 and wins the rook. That happens in blitz chess, but retreating bishop moves are hard for people to see. Greg didn't resign. He played on 20 more moves down a rook. Probably they didn't have a lot of time on their clock. Knight h4 check, knight f3 check. And the rest of the game isn't super interesting because Hans is up a rook. Also, white has a nice passed g-pawn. Notice the never resign. Rook and knight versus knight. That's an endgame you don't see very often. And then he trades the knights, so now it's going to be king and rook versus king, which obviously Hans knows how to do. Greg had enough and resigned now. So yeah, anybody can blunder, and that was a big upset at the time. It was almost 400 rating point upset that Hans won against Greg. I hope you enjoyed that game as much as Hans, although I doubt it. Please like and subscribe and leave a comment. It helps the channel out tremendously. And I'll see you guys next time with more 5 Minutes with Ben. Bye.